Now, complete opposite end of the spectrum. Let's talk about Turgle. So he's kind of a surprise Dark Horse fan favorite. How does the team observe Turgle Tuesday in Turgle?
It's, when you work on a game, you never know what are the things that people are going to latch onto. And Turgle, like the team loved Turgle. I think Richard Horvitz, the actor, did a fine job with him. But it's like once it goes live, once it's out in the wild, and seeing people's reaction with that, it confirms and validated. Oh man, my chair. It confirmed and validated, a lot of the feelings that we had on the team. It was not just Turtle. I think the other one that's like
Scuba Stev.
Scuba Stev.
Scuba Stev.
And again, JB Blanc was awesome, and there's sure to be new adventures for Turtle.
Oh,
glad to hear it.
Turgle's coming back.
Turgle will return. Yeah,
I hope so.
Little Turgle. Do you have any other like sort of funny anecdotes from development? Anything? I mean, you talked about the guy falling out of his chair. Is there any sort of stuff like that happens behind the scenes?
This project was different than anything else that I worked on before, and like we're in this world now where we're working remotely. So those kind of like improv moments don't happen the same way as they used to. There's so many different moments. We actually just internally, we created one of the producers on the team was collecting kind of like bloopers the entire project, and he turned it into this really well-made blooper reel that we just shared with the team a couple weeks ago it's in honor of the fact that we shipped the game, and it's not something that we're ever going to go wide with. I mean, that's the kind of it's all kind of your question is all kind of encapsulated in one space, and the crazy things that happen during development often happen in a live game. Sorry,
no worries.
You're good. I've done that a bunch of times. So Matt Martin from the story group at Lucasfilm tweeted out something I thought was really funny. He was talking about how the hidden path, the sort of Jedi, secret underground thing the Jedi are using, which was talked about in the Obi-Wan series. That was so tightly under wraps that when Survivor was doing mocap performances, the actors were shooting, they had to use the placeholder term Muni Metro when talking about the hidden path, which is the San Francisco bus system for anyone unfamiliar. Was there any other like just weird working title stuff like that, or any kind of things you had to keep top secret or play close to the chest that you are allowed to talk about at all?
I think that's probably the biggest example of something that we had. Whenever we're doing casting, we have to create kind of like what we would call it's a fake script essentially, and so people don't even know what they're casting for. So that's an example of 100% of what they're reading for is. I mean, I think some people can figure it out. On the first game, they certainly couldn't because they didn't even know that it existed. But just terms like working terms. Like, I'm terrible with names in general, and when you work on something for 3+ years and you're using like working titles the entire time, like people will ask me questions about the game and they'll bring up a character, and I'm like, I don't know who that is because the names actually don't get in the game and get approved until months before ship.
Right. Did Survivor have a code name, like a working title internally?
It was Applejack.
Nice.
Jack.
Any reason? Just like Applejacks, or?
It's just a fun name.
Yeah. It's a nice word to say. Yeah, Applejack. It's great.